Hello and welcome to the Free Pixel channel. My name is Jacob and this is AI the Somnium files. Last time we chose, or not really chose, got blackmailed once again into taking Iris with us, and we took her to Momo. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at the Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
Why do you have a diamond one? That's really expensive.
What's going on
I mean,
here?
your father owns the place,
Why
but...
are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You can even live with me if you want.
That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Yeah, don't be rude.
This girl.
Well, time to do this again. The Triton. Empty wooden box. A chair. The table.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Weren't it supposed to be a donut last time? It couldn't possibly be a calamari ring. The store's menu. Noitomori, 780 yen.
Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Let's go. Where you going? I made up my mind and my heart.
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nita Yumori, boiled newt.
Nita Mori. Boiled newt.
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as the intriguing as the body sushi. Really, don't they? Newts aren't even fish. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man, I do. You're just waiting for the right time. You act cool, but on the inside. The counter. Rusty drum. The doorway to the kitchen. Mizuki's ordered a green soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering a cream soda. Cream soda. Security camera. The door. There are pictures of girls on display. The big anchor.
What would happen if we hit Date with that anchor?
Anchor.
I would throw you overboard and leave you to drown.
You would die well before that.
The mermaids are working here. Those two shells on their chest are working hard in their own way. Keep at it, girls. The store's signboard. It It says Sunfish Pocket. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Light shines in front. Light shines in front outside the window. I don't know why I had such a problem with that. Fine. The mermaid girl is standing there. Iris is sitting there. Suki is sitting there.
Those are some nice hip bones. The more I look, the better it gets. Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
Good work, Dante.
You are now officially a creep.
Yes. The mermaid at the Sunfish Pocket. Mermaid at Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying that a really nice right, Dante. And it's done. Let's begin the conversations.
I've heard that Renji was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Yeah, I should probably have thought about that last time. They need a way to contact us if he gets here.
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Well, a triple-board sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
That's a mouthful.
Yes.
Mizuki comes here a lot.
Yeah, I can
She's
tell
really
by the
friendly with
Triton.
everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
It's because it's the
Could it be a
restaurant.
bat?
She wields
Bing.
extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
You know, their whole motto is to be nice to people that enters here. Not really because they want to. It's the same for any restaurant business, but especially with this kind.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is. What are you gonna do? Scold me or something?
No,
Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm taking
I'm
care
not
of you.
angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Well,
I did not abandon her.
I am mitt in an investigation to find her mother's killer.
Mizuki down.
It's not
Mizuki
abandonment.
is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Well, yes, I do understand, but still. Don't call it abandonment.
Why are you asking me about that?
Why not?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already.
Well, yes, but it's still
Don't
an
ask
option.
me the same questions over and over.
I'm going
Okay,
to.
Look,
Oh,
She's lying?
look at that.
possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
And we're not going to follow through on that. Bye.
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out.
Yes, you
know
already
my mom is
told
single?
that, I don't think.
He really supported her. He
They
even
were
changed my
friends.
diaper when I was a little baby.
I'm sure
I got hired by
they don't know.
Lemniscape all because of him.
Something about
Iris
her
used to
going
scream
to the
all
same
her own
school, I
content.
think it was. It had been a little
Like
bit since
singing
I
and
heard it.
dancing and
But
gaming and stuff. But before
usually
we
I
knew it,
check
she
up
went
on
viral.
what I done,
Right,
or
I
at
heard
least
about
try to, before starting
That's
to
how she
play
started
again.
getting
but
offers, right?
It's
But because Iris's mom knows
Not
Renju,
this
she
time.
decided to go with Lemniscape.
But there's
I'm
more
just
to
trying
it
to
than that.
remember from memory.
There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way. More than sleeping and eating?
That's not a good
Well,
thing.
Maybe about the same
Necessarily.
as eating.
Huh.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
Yes,
And
your
your
mother
dance,
told
too.
me about that.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets. Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
The anchor
Hey, wanna
is
hear
the
something cool?
last one, right?
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Ah,
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff. Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys.
no.
Mizuki,
It's okay, no.
You really shouldn't say that.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you.
No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
I'm being held hostage.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, I want to see too.
Me too.
You're
I would
forcing me
also
on
like to see that.
a date. I'm forcing you to dance.
I don't know.
It's that simple.
Come on, just show us.
But... Alright, I'll go set up.
Actually, what was the ranks for the
Wait!
right? And the last one was platinum. The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez.
Is that diamond or platinum?
Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Was diamond even on the list of options?
Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow!
Bronze, silver,
Hit
gold,
it!
diamond, platinum. I think. But I can be wrong.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the dabbles of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. Tessa, you're the best!
Yeah, that was pleasant.
That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
I wanna make a comment about the trident, just to see if they can tell me the color through that.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Makes
Perhaps.
sense.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Right then.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
It's night. Or it's night at the sunfish bucket as well.
It's too far to see.
Too dark, too.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
A winter iris. The winter iris. The stone monument. A lantern. A tree. An arch. A guardian dog. Guardian dog. The shun you. You wash your hands and face here. Sacred straw rope. The rope hanging from the bell. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Ugh. The offering box. I guess not really all that much to talk about here. Iris is looking off into the distance.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here.
I don't think he
Yes,
was
we've
be
wasted our
here
time.
right away even if I got here in the first place.
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old
Aren't all
legend goes like
shrines?
this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality.
I think I
After
have
many
heard this
hardships,
story.
Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Actually, Japan got quite a bit of legend about immortality. The girl in the bamboo straw gave her father a drink of immortality which he didn't take. Then there was two gods cast down from the golden temple in the sky that got some form of immortality thing that the woman took from the guy, and why she did it is not quite clear. Yeah, Japan got quite a lot of these sort of legends.
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Right.
Yeah. How did you know? It's
Well,
the same kind
apparently
that's at
you
my
know
house.
whenever I'm staring
I
at
told you
something.
about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Alright then. Let's go to Okura Fishery. Old storage warehouse.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now.
Yes, that's
Maybe
a good
I'm
thing.
a ghost.
Well,
Well,
other
looks like a
people
floating
can see
sheet.
you, so.
You have legs.
But
Yeah.
maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
No. Let's try to picture Iris. Right, don't they? Sure. And then I decided not to. Good.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream?
Yes, I did
What
say
did you
that.
mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what
So
the
much
entire
for the
organization
secrecy
is
of the
about.
organization,
How do you
don't
even
they?
do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's
Yes.
not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
The shelf packed with cardboard boxes. An oil drum.
Hi, I'm Jemimon!
You too.
An oil drum. It was Aiba that said that last time. You also like insects. Huh. Nothing about the controller up there? The forklift. The tires of the forklift and the ground there on are clearly frozen. The switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse.
Hey, get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm
No, you
haunting
did.
the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking about, Iris?
You said you were a ghost, not me. Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse.
So my corpse was on here?
Yes.
Yeah.
The workbench. There's nothing on it now. Forklift. I don't see anything special about it. An ice cutting machine. Huh. Was that there earlier? There is a lot. There isn't a lot here. Well, there were a box. A wooden box on the shelf.
Pew! Pew pew pew.
Why?
What the hell?
The box made me think of like a giant robot.
Why?
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies.
That sounded more like a transformer now, as you were making that.
Again, what?
A wooden box on the shelf. There are a cardboard box on the floor.
That caramel over there looks so good.
What?
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
Come on, you started it. Yeah,
Never mind.
exactly. A cardboard box. The hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Guess that's it. Iris is standing there.
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
Well, she's
It's
in
nothing,
a
don't
cold
worry about
storage warehouse.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Nanotech? Yeah! Technology related to really small things. Like, really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's
Well,
what Mom
it's
said.
very.
Well,
It's
I don't know if it
not
was like
really
beep, beep
there
or
yet,
brrr.
at least in the real world.
But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money.
However, I
Only a
don't
few
know
people
about
can
the
even
world
afford
of AI
My college
Somnium.
professor said only the richest of
Seems
the
to
rich
be
have
quite a bit
nanotechnology.
more advanced than
But
ours.
he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, go away, and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
I mean, it would
In
work.
Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe, and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only
No,
a chunk of
it
protein.
doesn't.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car
Multiple
only has one
personality
steering wheel?
disorder?
If there were two, there would be accidents all over the
Wouldn't that
place.
be the
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
break that rule?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Doesn't that count as they're still based off?
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Right?
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's
It
okay, I won't.
works by
Date,
putting
tell me
the
this.
people to sleep,
Who did you sync with yesterday?
forcing dreams,
Didn't I show you
and
his picture?
linking their
Congressman
minds
Sosa
via
Jima.
electric pulse,
So that's
the
why you know so much
nanomachines.
about him.
I guess.
But you've
So
never met him,
it's
right?
I haven't, I
the
swear.
electrons in our brains that send
Hey, Date,
signals to
you
make
saw my
everything worse,
corpse
but
here, right?
extended
I
version
did.
that links the
Sure of it.
brains together.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow...
I think that's how
I
it
resurrected.
works.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!